Oh, gamers. It's time for the Sumeru event. I think the rest of it came out on Sunday, but I just was busy yesterday. But yeah, I figured we'd do that since I like to do these voice stuff on stream. Because it's fun. Plus, there's sometimes some pretty big lore drops. I don't know what to expect with this event, though. I just know that it kind of revolves around Layla, which is kind of cool because we haven't really got a lot of Layla. And we got Layla in that one other Sumeru quest, but she wasn't like the highlight. But she did have a little bit of character development in it, so I don't know. It's interesting anyway. So let's go do this. Return from the mysterious realm. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was Kale over there for a second. That's probably at the stage, yeah. I honestly don't remember the best way to get there. I'm just gonna go to the initial Sumeru city spawn. Dude, it's actually been so long. Like, legitimately, it's been so long. I don't remember the last time I've been in Sumeru City. Okay, that's not the stage. Where is that? Oops, that's not the right teleport point. This one. I think that's probably inside the academia. Is my guess. There we go.
Huh. We haven't been back to the academia in a while. It hasn't changed much, has it?
We definitely have not been here in a while. Why can't I access audio settings?
Well,
there we go.
Since we've got some time, want to go to the house of Dana? Paimon wants to do some reading.
Paimon wants to do some reading. I think I named that at 9. Excuse me, who are you and what have you done with Paimon?
Ha! So you noticed. Well, you're too late. The Paimon you know and love is no more.
No more? No,
You're
Paimon.
Paimon Plus.
Paimon
An
Plus.
improved treasure trove of travel know-how. Paimon Plus would like to find some new books to peruse. A gracious traveler like yourself wouldn't leave her companionless on her quest, right?
I'm kind of afraid to see what would happen if I refused.
Come on, this way.
Paimon Plus, huh? Kale!
It's Kale and Cyrus.
Cyrus, damn.
Wonder what's going on. Let's go see.
And the books? Abandoning this quest already?
Well,
Hello?
you know what they say? Learning is a lifelong quest. Which means there's always
True.
another chance to read a book. But you never know when the next chance to reunite with an old friend will come along.
Sure, whatever you say.
Traveler, Paimon, you're back in Sumeru?
Yeah, why are we back at Sumeru?
Oh,
Honestly.
hello, you two. It's been a while. Looking to spend time with some old friends?
Damn, dude.
Yep. We saw some familiar faces, so we came to say hi.
Exactly. How could I forget the old man who lives next to Zahahadi?
Ho ho! Excuse you? Associating me with that woman.
You're still
And
fighting
if
over
you're
your
going
tomatoes.
to remember me that way, you should at least mention my tomato growing skills.
So
Kinda
he's
based.
lied about the Zaha
I want to try their tomatoes,
and
bro.
not the old man part?
Bro.
Well, Paimon's glad to see you in such good spirits, Cyrus. Must mean things are all good here in Sumeru.
Apologies, Sir Cyrus.
Ah, well, it's quite all right. I'm not the type to take offense at that kind of thing.
You definitely are. Anyway, what were you and Kale chatting about just now?
Ah, that. Well, it was quite a spontaneous meeting.
Kind of like our meeting
I
right
was
now.
leaving the sage's office when I spotted Kale in conversation with a
Why did he say
It looked
Kole?
serious. I thought something bad might have happened.
You mean
So
Kale?
I hurried over as soon as
Kole.
the conversation ended. But as it turns out, our Kale is moving up in the world. The academia even hired her as a consultant.
Wow!
Damn! Employed!
Oh, it's nothing, really.
Kale is
Look
no
at that,
longer
so
unemployed.
humble. Takes after me, she does.
Not at all. Not at all. No, wait. I didn't mean that to sound like I don't think you're humble, Mr. Cyrus, because of course you are. I just,
Uh-oh, Kale's so nervous she's sweating. I should help her out. Anyway, what are you a consultant for exactly?
Oh, well, I wouldn't even call myself a consultant. I'm just helping out. Now that the new semester has started, a lot of students and scholars are doing fieldwork for their research. But it can be dangerous for those who don't have a lot of experience in the wild. So, the academia is planning to establish an agency that provides guidance on outdoor survival and rescue for people who need it. Oh, Paimon gets it! So, you're here to explain rainforest survival as a representative of the forest rangers. Yeah, pretty much. Of course, when it comes to tips on deciphering mechanisms or defeating monsters, that's for people who are far more senior than me to handle. And speaking of which, since we're short on manpower, the person in charge at the academia said we're still accepting newcomers.
So what,
If you're
us?
interested, you're welcome to join.
Time
and
to
share
get
your
employed in
insights.
another...
Ah, seizing the moment. Well done, Kale.
Another event.
Recruiting someone as capable as the Traveler is a great idea. Oh, and just between the four of us, the academia has set aside a generous amount of funding
Oh,
for
hell
this
yeah.
project.
That's good to hear. Paimon.
Well, since Kale's thrown her hat in the ring, we should help out too. What do you say, Traveler?
Well, as we all know, I'm nothing if not helpful.
Great! We're all supposed to meet up in Aru Village later, so I guess we'll regroup there. I was kinda worried, since Master Tainari isn't around to help this time, but now I feel much better.
Have faith. You don't need anyone's help to do a great job.
Yeah, even if you don't trust the Academia's eye for talent, you can trust ours for sure.
And mine, of course. I have as good an eye for people as I do for tomatoes.
Okay, buddy.
Here you have it. Thanks, everyone.
Still, I wouldn't mind trying their
Speaking
tomatoes.
of Tainari, how are things with him and the others? Good, thanks. All the forest rangers are doing
Good.
great.
Imagine they're just all dead when we get back.
But Master
As of-
Tainari did mention that Sino and Sethos were heading to Gandharvaville. I'm not sure if it's for work or something else. Huh, knowing them, could just be to play some cards.
True.
I'm
Gene
not sure.
visification.
Apparently Sethos is bringing someone else with him too. But with my academia commitment, I didn't have time to ask for more details. Huh. Well, now Paimon's curious. Should we go check things out, Traveler?
Why not? It's been a while since we've dropped in to say hi.
That's true, and I'm sure they've missed you.
Now that is how it should be between friends. Getting together to play cards or enjoy a meal. Yet here I am, stuck with Nephis, who only ever calls to talk about research. Well, I won't delay your reunion any
Research.
longer. Until next time.
Goodbye, Mr. Cyrus. Take care.
Goodbye, Cyrus.
All right. I should probably get going too. See you later, guys. Come find me in Aru Village when you're ready.
Sure thing.
Looking forward to seeing you shine, colleague.
Turn from the mysterious realm. Kitty! Let go! And they really do go all out on these things. These event menus. Man, it's been so long since I've been here. This is almost nostalgic at this point. It's kind of crazy.
Tainari's place. Tainari's place. Ah! Here it is!
Oh, there's Sino.
Sino! Sethos! Looks like the whole gang's here. Oh,
Layla's
here
asleep?
too. But, oh, she doesn't look too good. Did something happen?
Hi everyone, it's been a while.
Ah, Paimon, Traveler. It's good to see you. I'd welcome you like a proper host, but I'm a bit busy at the moment. Apologies.
I still can't believe he's played by the actor that played Greg Heffley in the Die Everyone Be Kid movie. It's actually such a crazy thing to think about. No worries, this seems serious.
No need to look that worried. My observations indicate Miss Layla's condition has improved quite a bit. There's no danger to her mind. She's just fatigued and needs some rest. Excuse me for a moment while I blend some calming incense. I'll let you two explain the situation.
All right. What happened was, Sethos and a few members of the Temple of Silence rescued Layla, who was out in the desert trapped in a state of delirium.
She had to be rescued? Oh, that sounds bad.
That's all you're gonna say about it, Sino? I mean, we don't want people jumping to conclusions.
That's all I can say about it. The person involved is unable to explain what happened to her, so we're limited in what we know.
Sorry. My head is still dizzy.
Guys.
The moons. Exactly how many are there?
The moons? The moons?
She's been repeating that phrase over and over again, but she can't seem to remember what happened to her.
This is already interesting.
We tried a few things back at the Temple of Silence, but we couldn't recover her memories. Her symptoms are kind of similar to researchers in the Satyavada life state. So we brought her to Tainari to see if our veteran forest watcher had any other ideas.
Tainari is pretty much our last option, so let's hope he can help.
The good news is, even if restoring her memory is a no-go, we can help with the headache at least. Jur was in a similar state when we found him, delirious and mumbling to himself, but he's more or less back to normal now.
More or less.
Sorry, I should give you some context first, huh? We should let Miss Layla get some rest. Come with me, you two, and I'll introduce you to the other victim of this incident.
Okay.
Good idea. I'll wait for Tainari here and keep an eye on our patient.
All right then, this way.
What up, Sino?
Something strange is going on.
Something strange in the neighborhood. Who do you call? Ghostbusters? Same. Flip. Look how that NPC that was standing there is now just gone.
Who did the Ajalenok not offend? I just don't get it.
Hey, Jur. Still musing about Aji nuts, huh? Want me to have Sino come over and tell some jokes? Might help distract you.
No. No need. I'm done.
I like jokes. Yeah, that's one nutty idea that's not all it's cracked up to be. God damn it.
Oh dear. Another master of puns.
One of Sino's card buddies, actually.
I think I might just take that as my cue to head back to the desert.
Hold on. So, what's the deal with the Agilenok nuts? Other than the bad Sino jokes.
We'll get to that. But first,
that a lore book?
introductions are in order. This is Jur, a member of the Temple of Silence. And you remember the Traveler, right, Jur?
Of course. I'd never forget a participant in the Rite of Duels or the hero who saved Sumeru.
Awesome. Could you go over what happened to you one more time, Jur? Our valiant hero is gonna help us get to the bottom of this.
Huh? I am?
Might as well join since you're here, am I right? Just hear him out. You're gonna want to uncover this mystery once you do. I'd bet on it.
Well, I was on an expedition in the desert not too long ago, when I got caught in some quicksand. Later, it became obvious it wasn't normal quicksand because instead of sinking to my death, I fell into an undiscovered ruin. In my panic, arms and legs flailing about, I suspect I touched some things I shouldn't have.
He's sinking.
Because in that brief moment, an enormous amount of information came surging into my mind. I would hesitate to even call it knowledge, because my brain had no capacity to process the information. To use an analogy, it would be like trying to stuff thousands of Agelenok nuts into a small water skin without it bursting. Sorry again with the Agelenok nuts, I know.
I think this guy likes
It's
nuts.
fine. We're getting to that part of the story anyway.
True. Well, just as I was on the verge of madness, a single phrase broke through the storm of thoughts in my head. It was a man's voice saying, "Don't eat Agelenok nuts."
Man's
What?
voice, huh?
I know it's hard to believe, but that's what happened. I was saved by the phrase, "Don't eat Agelenok nuts."
You mentioned a man's voice. Do you know who it was?
I'm not sure. I'm not even certain it was a man's voice. It's hard to remember now that I've been repeating it so much myself. Anyway, the good news is I no longer feel like my head is going to explode. Of course, the bad news is that phrase has been stuck in my head for the past few days.
Wow. But doesn't it have the opposite effect? Like, the more you say don't eat it, the more you want to eat it?
Yes,
For some
that's
people.
exactly right. Whoever the voice belongs to, I don't know what his deal is with those nuts.
Imagine that
the
out of
world's a big
context.
place. There's bound
sorry,
to be
I'm
people
so much
who
sure.
don't like sweet stuff.
I suppose.
I have a
Strangely
13-year-old's
enough,
mentality,
I'm starting to
bro.
think the voice belonged not to a man, but a cat.
A cat? Oh, the cat was in the art.
How?
That's the question, isn't
Let
it?
go.
What would a cat be doing in an abandoned ruin like that? Just as my mind was reaching its breaking point, I could have sworn I heard the sound of a cat guiding me to exit.
What if it's
When I
Nefer's
came
cat?
to, all I saw was endless desert, and Sethos shaking me in a desperate attempt to wake me up.
I'll admit, it was pretty terrifying seeing you like that. Staring off into space and mumbling about Agelenok nuts.
You sure don't sound terrified.
Sorry. It's not that I don't care. It's just kind of hard for rambling about Agelenok nuts to sound menacing. Now, what Layla was saying, on the other hand, that is much creepier.
You mean about the number of moons?
Exactly. The unknown is what breeds fear. Agelenok nuts are familiar. But the moon suspended above us at night? That's about as foreign as it gets.
moon.
Well, we don't know that for sure. There could be a whole other world inside an Agelenok nut, with a moon of its own.
Huh. I guess.
Agelenok nuts are not to be underestimated.
Right, yeah, of course. Won't catch me disparaging the mighty Agelenok nut. No, sir.
Huh. So, a similar thing happened to Layla then?
Yeah, I think so. I was in a hurry to rescue Jur, so I put a marker on the incident site so we could go back and investigate. When his condition stabilized, we doubled back around to check and...
There was Layla. You discovered Layla in a similar condition.
Exactly. Multiple victims with the same symptoms at the same location. It wasn't hard to conclude that something is seriously wrong with that place. So, after we got Layla out of there, I had the Temple of Silence put up a warning sign at the scene and send patrols to watch the area.
See the sinking sand.
Speaking of, Sino, Tainari, and I are going to head back there and investigate once Layla is stable. So, as per usual, you're here just in time.
Yeah, it sounds like you need all the help you can get.
That's for sure. But there's another reason I want Sino and Tainari involved in this. Because the story doesn't end there. Right, Jer?
Oh, yes. Where was I? The Agelenok nuts butted in and I... Right. Yes, the cat. As I followed the cat noises, the voice said something else. So, there are those from Tula who still endure. I thought that was strange, of course, because, well, was the voice referring
Isn't that
to me?
Natalie?
Records of my ancestry are rather sparse, so I'm not sure if my bloodline even traces back to that place.
Tula.
That's right. The Temple of Silence's
Okay,
place
never
of
mind.
origin.
I'm just stupid.
And the home of Tainari's people. Plus, Hermanubis, who Sino and I both share a connection to, was one of the city's founders. As the temple's current leader, if something strange happens in the desert, it's my job to get to the bottom of it. But it turns out, a lot of people have a horse in this race, and I'm not leaving any of them out.
Good idea. Count me in too.
See? Knew you'd join.
Of course. I have to. I don't really have a
That's
choice.
all we know about your situation.
Unless I don't want to do the event.
Tainari should be done on his end. Let's head back and check on Miss Layla.
What the heck? Am I getting a side quest thing that I didn't do?
How are you feeling? But don't speak if it's too taxing.
It's fine. I'm much better now, thanks. I feel like I haven't slept in 2 days, so pretty much back to normal.
Damn.
Whoa. That's your normal?
Layla.
Traveler, Paimon, I thought I heard your voices earlier.
It's funny because, girl, didn't you just get therapy?
And, I'm sorry. Huh? You don't have to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. No, I just mean, I think I'm about to disappoint you.
Disappoint.
My head was kinda muddled earlier, but I still heard your conversation. I know you're trying to figure out what happened to me, and I want to help. But, I really don't remember anything.
Does your head still hurt?
No, I feel fine. The incense you made helped a lot. I'm still hearing those words in my head, but...
In other words, you're crazy.
other
You're
than
crazy.
that,
No, I'm just
I'm
kidding.
okay.
Hearing the
It's
voices in
just
her head.
all I remember are those words. Everything else is a total blank. One moment I was heading to the stargazing point I'd calculated, and the next, I was on my back in the sand. The same phrase playing over and over again in my mind. How many moons are there in the sky?
Sethos, did your friend Jur suffer from memory loss too?
Not really. His memories are blurry, but there aren't huge gaps like this. He remembers touching something. Someone talking, a voice mentioning Tula, and hearing a cat lead him to the exit.
A cat.
Did you hear it too?
She remembers a cat too.
Now that you mention it, I think so.
Neko.
It was so soft. I thought I was imagining things.
Which means, at the very least, what the two of you experienced while escaping the ruin is consistent. A single
Well,
sentence
Nefer's cat
repeating in your
is
heads, and the
a
faint
cat.
sound of a cat.
It's like that
Still
has
not
like
a lot to
the
go off of.
one of the
Agreed.
desert deities, right?
Oh, is your head
So when you're
hurting
following the
again?
cats are like that. Or all the deities are like that.
No, I was just thinking. Maybe my memories are blank because I was sleepwalking at the time. Sometimes, my friends and classmates tell me about things I don't remember doing, or places I don't remember going. I don't talk about it a lot because, well, I don't even know how it happened. But I don't want my personal circumstances clouding your judgment. So I just wanted to
Time to
mention that.
let sleepwalking Layla talk.
I see. Well, thank you for telling us. But I don't think we need to dwell on that for now. We're gonna check out the site of the incident for ourselves, so that should help us come to our own conclusions.
I'm with Tainari. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, Layla.
Okay. Then could I come too? Oh, I have to know what happened to me back there.
Sure, but on one condition. You need to be in tip-top shape before we head out. If your condition isn't stable enough before then, I'll have to figure out something else.
Of course. No problem.
Well, I'm more concerned about Tainari. You sure you'll be alright in the desert?
You say that like I'll evaporate on first contact with sand or something. Call it curiosity. If this concerns my
Yeah, he usually doesn't
ancestors,
do well in the
I wanna
desert,
figure
huh?
out
I
what's
forgot about
going
that.
on. Anyway, as long as I take things slow when the sun's out, I should be fine with the right preparation. Besides, it's a good idea to have a doctor on hand in case of emergencies.
That's
So
true.
long as our doctor doesn't become the emergency.
Well, if that happens, I suppose I'll just have to rely on the kindness of my entourage to haul me back home.
All right, well, that all sounds good to me. Let's meet in 2 days like we agreed.
Athos finds a map and marks a location for you.
Jer and I are gonna head back to the Temple of Silence to do some research in the meantime. See you in a couple days.
Sounds good.
What about you, Layla? If you feel like you need more rest, I can arrange a room for you to stay in.
No need. I've asked enough of you as it is. Besides, I feel a lot better. I should make it back to my dorm, no problem. You sure?
Dies along the way.
Don't push it too hard, or you might end up sleepwalking along the way. Don't worry.
Well, I
I'll
think
be fine.
sleepwalking Layla is a
have
little
other things I
more
need to do
capable than normal
anyway.
Layla.
Like letting my advisor and classmates know that I'm fine. Adjusting my stargazing schedule. Things like that. If I don't get it all done, I doubt I'll be able to sit still, let alone stay here and get some rest.
I'm not so sure that's...
You know what? I'll make sure she gets back.
a much better idea. Thank you, Traveler. Of course, if anything starts to feel off, come back for a checkup right away.
You'd better listen to him, Layla, or he'll feed you tasteless slop as a punishment.
Punishment? You're the one who caught a cold. You're supposed to eat light when that happens. Besides, with your nose stuffed up like that, you couldn't taste anything to begin with.
Huh. Is that so? And here I thought it was an in-taste-to-know issue.
Sino,
Should've
please.
seen that coming.
Sino,
You're off the clock,
please.
so now it's time for puns, huh?
Oh, brother, not this again.
Sino,
Don't worry,
please.
Paimon. I understand. If you want me to stop, then
Then?
Oh no.
you'll have to call a plumber. Tell them someone's got a pipe down.
Why is she doing that? That's kind of sus. Wow.
This is getting more insufferable by the second. Put a sock in it already, please.
Got it, Paimon. One sock in. One sock in coming right up. What is happening? What is she doing?
Paimon's done with this game. You win, okay? Let's just get out of here. Please.
Okay, bye everyone. I'll keep Layla safe and Paimon mentally sound.
All right, you stay safe. I'll try to stay sane.
It seems your jokes have improved with practice, Traveler.
Happy about that?
Absolutely. Finally, someone to share the load.
You know what? Kale's helping out the academia, but I haven't had the chance to check on her. Why don't you do me a favor and go do that?
Hold on. I thought you were having me over for dinner.
Tainar is so done with this shit, bro. So done with this shit.
Moons. Ashelinok nuts. Moons. Ashelinok nuts. Are the moons going nuts?
Paimon, please, enough repeating.
Oh no! Looks like Paimon's caught the brain bug too! She can't stop thinking about those two things! Oh, Paimon's gotta clear her head. But how? Aha! Got it! The cafe over there! Why don't we head over for a quick pick-me-up?
Something's up with Layla.
Sorry. I feel kinda tired all of a sudden.
Dies.
Is it because of all Paimon's muttering just now? Oh, sorry. The coffee will be Paimon's treat, okay?
So generous all of a sudden.
Hey! You make it sound like Paimon's stingy or something! Huh. Well, she'll just have to show you her true colors. Yeah! Starting now! You sit tight and take care of Layla, Traveler. Paimon's gonna get us some snacks and coffee. Be right back. Don't go anywhere in the meantime.
Don't worry, we won't. Maybe.
She's pushing herself again as always.
Other Layla, I assume? Or I presume?
Saw right through me, huh? I apologize for the sudden emergence, but I didn't have any other options.
It's fine. As far as I'm concerned, you're Layla as well.
Well, that's true. So, for our sake and your safety, allow me to fill in the gaps in her memory.
I knew it. You were in control when it happened.
That's right. Layla was already in bad shape, stressing about her new study topic, focusing on the stars instead of her surroundings.
And she fell into a sand
By the
pit.
time she realized the danger she was in, it was too late.
Oh, it's like a loading screen just for the thing. That's crazy.
Quicksand near the ideal viewing spot? Wasn't expecting that. Looks like Layla's been under a lot of pressure lately. She hasn't been paying attention to her surroundings. But why would quicksand lead to a place like this?
A temple.
Well, all in all, looks like a common desert ruin. Guess there's nothing to do but try to find a way out. Oh, Layla.
Wait.
What have you gotten yourself into this time?
Solo Layla is crazy.
I think this door can be opened using the device next to it.
Door is open.
Like I thought. What was that?
What the heck?
My head. It
I wonder if that can be
hurts.
translated.
Is Layla waking up? No, that's not it.
Oh. Okay.
What's going on? It's
Ah, it's really twisting.
what? I don't understand.
Oh, I saw the map. There's maps. What if I do this? Oh wow, yeah, that's not even part of the HUD.
The ground is
Oh my god, it's like twisting now.
it's spinning.
This is a crazy visual. Meow. Neko. Oh. How many moons are there in the sky?
How many moons are there in the sky? How many moons are there in the sky? Okay. Information isn't rushing into my brain anymore. That's good. How many moons are there in the sky? My head hurts. But there are no more dark spots in my vision. And I can see in front of me. Still...
How many moons are there in the sky?
How many moons are there in the sky? What's going on? The same thought keeps popping into my head. What does it mean? How many moons are there in the sky? Isn't there just one?
Echo.
A cat? I think there was one earlier, too. I'm not hearing things. It really is a cat. But what is it doing here?
It's the guardian of this temple.
How many moons are there? No! Stop it! Does it want me to follow its cries? Well, it's not like I've got other options. Come on, Layla. You can do this.
How many moons are there in the sky? Follow Lickety. Leave.
And so, I followed the cat's cries to find my way out. It was quite a kind creature. It didn't even leave until the other me started to wake up.
Well, that fills in the gaps. Sounds very similar to what happened to Jur.
Thinking back, it all started when I touched that device. I've heard fellow students talk about it before. How the desert is full of objects that do strange things. Sometimes it's just a minor inconvenience. But other times, devices like that can cause massive trouble.
I know exactly what you mean.
Of course. I forgot how much adventuring experience you have. Still, carrying an umbrella doesn't mean you can't get soaked, so just be careful and stay away from unknown devices.
Thanks for the advice.
No need to thank me. You and Layla are about to head into dangerous territory together. You need to be safe so she can be safe. Well, I think that about sums it up. And just in time. Your coffee's here. Traveler! A little help over here?
Seeing Paimon precariously try to keep her balance, you rush over to help her out. When you turn around, Layla is rubbing her eyes sleepily.
Did I fall asleep?
Just for a moment.
Wow! Paimon didn't even know she had such an impressive skill. Ha! Does that mean since Paimon bought this coffee, it would just make you sleepier?
A beverage that puts people to sleep.
Alhaitham.
Better saved for work hours, I think.
And he's with Kaveh, of course.
So you can nap on the job? Who does that? Huh? Oh. Beep boop.
Paimon.
Oh, hey them! Kaveh! Nice to see you! Oh, and you too, Marak!
Hello, everyone. This is turning into quite the gathering.
Sorry. Hope we're not interrupting anything. Miss Layla, you don't look so good. Is everything all right?
It's just...
I'm fine. I was sleeping just now, so I'm still a bit...
Ah, I see. And we woke you, didn't we? I'm sorry. We shouldn't have been so loud.
No, you didn't. I didn't mean it like that. Sorry. Wait, were are you going? You just got here.
I'm going to do what I came here to do.
Which is?
Buy coffee beans.
Bruh.
Huh? You're going too? Marak! Fine. Run off with him. See if I care. Well, looks like I get you to myself. It's been a while, hasn't it? How have you been?
Same old, same old.
So, a busy life of adventuring for you, and a busy life of academics for Miss Layla, is that right? Oh, is something wrong?
Just a bit of trouble in the desert, that's all.
Ah, the desert's not always the friendliest place, that's for sure. And from the look on your faces, I'm guessing this problem's not resolved? Don't force yourself to talk about it, of course. But I've worked on several projects in the desert before, so if there's anything I can do to help, just say the word.
No, I don't have anything to hide. It's just complicated, so explaining might take time.
Ah, well, lucky for us, I've got that in spades.
Yes, you have been quite sedentary recently.
Damn.
Excuse me? I've been going about work as normal, thank you. And, might I add, you do way less work than me.
I do the amount of work that is required of me.
Ah, yes, you and your stellar work ethic. The stuff of legends. Oh, now look what you've done. I've lost my train of thought. Where were we?
The problem in the desert.
Wait, you were listening earlier? Oh, we're giving the silent treatment now? Mature, very mature.
Continue, Miss Layla. I'm curious as to how this incident unfolded.
What did I tell you? This one doesn't have enough to do.
Alright. Well,
You explain what happened. Of course, you leave out the part about the other Layla. Hearing the word quicksand, Kaveh begins to look troubled.
Could you still use some extra hands on this investigation team of yours?
huh? You want to join, Mr. Kaveh?
That's right. I think my experience studying desert mausoleums could be of some use here. Al-Haytham's expertise in ancient languages could be helpful too. Besides, I consider you all to be my friends, and friends are supposed to help each other out.
Really?
Wait, I'm involved in this now?
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, please, I know you. Half the battle was over the minute you said you were curious. We couldn't stop you from joining if we tried.
Well, you've got me there. Besides, this suitcase of yours has been jumping at the chance to volunteer for a while now. I imagine
You imagine?
mechanical life forms might also feel homesick from time to time.
Huh. Now that you mention it, Marak's core was a component sourced from the desert.
That could prove useful.
You're sure you want to come with us?
Danger's their middle
It
name.
could be dangerous.
Oh, I'm sure. All the more reason to recruit as much help as possible. It's important to count on friends at times like these.
We appreciate the help.
Our pleasure. It's a plan, then.
You give Kaveh and Al-Haytham the directions Sethos provided. You all chat for a while longer, and Layla's spirits are lifted.
All right, we'll head back to our place to get ready. This one hasn't been on a trip in a while. Chances are, he doesn't even remember how to pack a suitcase.
I'm not worried. It'll get done. Somehow.
Would it kill you to help every once in a while?
I do help. It's called moral support.
Oh, of course. And I am ever so grateful.
Goodbye, you three.
We'll see you soon.
Bruh.
Oh, and Kaveh, your coffee beans. You were too busy glaring at Al-Haytham, you almost forgot them. Well, we're pretty close to the academia now. I should be fine from here. Thanks for the coffee, Paimon. I feel much better now.
Coffee's great and all, but you need to sleep too, Layla.
Right. I'll follow the doctor's orders. Or try to, at least. With the blessing of the stars, I hope we all get a good night's sleep.
Act 1 complete. 2 days later. Man. Head to the agreed location. The middle of the desert. Whoa. Really nice of them to put the things everywhere. The grapple points. Yo, cinema?
Looking at the map, we should be getting close. Speaking of which, the closer we get, the more Paimon's heart feels like it's beating out of her chest.
Must just be jitters of excitement.
Excitement! Yeah, sure, that's it. Oh look, it's Tainari and the others. Everyone's here bright and early.
They must have set out last night.
Yeah, the desert's a pretty harsh environment. Better to travel at night and beat the heat. Hey everyone, we're here!
Ah, right on time.
Looks like the desert's treating you okay so far.
You don't need to worry about me. It's not too hot yet, and I'm properly hydrated.
All right, we're just waiting on the 2 people Miss Layla mentioned, and then we'll be set.
What about Jur?
He's staying behind. If we don't make it back after a certain time, he'll be in charge of rescue operations.
You can count on me.
Nice! You thought of everything!
Oh, and Cyrus said he'll be in Aru Village, so he's also available if we need help.
Haha! Amazing! Having people to watch our back is making Paimon a lot less nervous.
Did you get a good night's sleep, Layla?
Yeah, I did. After hearing about what happened, my advisor gave me some time off to rest. So, my studies are on hold for now. Then, does your advisor know you're back in the desert to investigate? Yes, but I was only allowed to come after I mentioned that General Mahamatra would be there too. Quite the reputation you've got there, Sino.
Well, yeah, he's got a reputation for all of Sumeru.
Something wrong? You haven't said a word this whole time.
No. Being
I
skilled
skipped
with
your line.
words
Oops.
also means being a good listener. I'm just reflecting on what you're saying.
Oh, Hatham! Kaveh! Ha! Over here!
Interrupted a potential joke, question mark?
Darn it. I was just setting up a brilliant...
Yeah. I'm sure you'll find another chance. The important thing is, our scribe and our renowned architect are here at last.
High praise. But wait, why am I renowned and not him? He's just as famous as Sino, Dia, or Nilu.
That just means your level of fame is even greater. How could a lowly scribe hold a candle to you?
Lowly
Bruh.
scribe? Please. All those strings you pulled to get those new books from the House of Dana? What do you call that?
Borrowing. Anyone with an employee ID can do it.
Uh-huh, yeah. The House of Dana bends over backwards for just anyone, does it?
Send a report to Lesser Lord Kusanali then. Let her know someone at the Academia is abusing their position.
Hey! I never said abusing!
Impressive verbal sparring, as always.
Wonder if we'll see Nahida or Nilu or...
Oh, Hello to you too,
What else are we
Murat.
missing? I feel like there's another
Well,
Sumerian
looks like your
character.
assistant
Oh, I
is
guess
raring to
Dory.
go, Kaveh.
And Candace too. Well, Candace got recast, so I think we'll probably see Candace.
So, I say we get this show on the road. No sense delaying the inevitable.
True. Let me scout ahead.
No need. We're in this together, remember? Sure. This is the entrance, yeah?
Yes.
Perfect. Then, if we're all set, let's get moving.
Unknown ruins. Do I have to have Electro and Dendro? Do I have to? YOLO. Watch me regret this. Watch me regret this. It'll be so funny. Be deserved, honestly.
Paimon's mouth is full of sand! Ugh. So that's what falling into quicksand feels like?
If this was quicksand, we would have struggled to breathe. No. I think this was regular sand, and we didn't sink into it. We fell through it. Into this place.
Agreed.
In other words, sounds like a you problem, Paimon.
Damn.
Very funny. No, wait, Paimon's the only one. Ha! See?
What?
Maybe just keep your mouth
I'm
closed.
the only one with sand in my shoes? Yeah, right.
This place looks kind of familiar. This is totally where we saw the Nefercat, yeah? Yep. Echo. Well, looks like everyone made it here unscathed. Let's keep going. Continue investigating the ruins. This is probably a place in the open world too, but I could be wrong. Maybe not.
Whoa! There are monsters here? Sure didn't say anything about that.
Probably means he didn't run into that. Because we're just unlucky.
Aren't we always?
That's a sign of what's to come.
We'll be fine. Let's just use up all our bad luck and we'll be golden.
Persona 4 reference? I'm sorry. JoJo's reference? I'm also sorry. What the hell are you shooting at? What the fuck?
Stop.
According to the other Layla, there should be a door nearby with a strange device in front of it. Ah, there it is. But the door is shut and the device seems to be out of energy. In that case, it should be disabled. Good, at least we won't fall for the same trap. I should probably remind everyone not to touch anything, though. Be careful, everyone. Don't run around touching everything.
Well, that goes without saying.
Fair point. There's just one problem, though. The only way forward is through that door.
Ooh! Is it time to hunt for a key? Paimon loves this part. Don't worry. With our adventuring experience, we'll find it no problem. Let's get searching.
Marak, wait!
Marak is just going. Huh. Marak's get. I spoiled it. Maybe? Maybe not.
Marak seems interested in these jars. Go smash them.
Ah, well, we would hate for you to have to lift a finger, Your Highness.
Way opening key.
Marak, This isn't really your old home, is it?
No idea what that means, but Marat does sound pretty happy.
So, mechanical life forms do have the capacity to miss home. A novel discovery.
Well, with Marat leading the way, we should be safe, right?
Yep, let's follow Marak's lead. Door is open.
Good thing you decided to join, Kaveh. Otherwise, our investigation would have ended at that door.
It was nothing that I did. You should thank Marak instead.
Marak in our brains.
Hold on. At this rate, Paimon's gonna lose her title as best guide to a mechanical suitcase.
Don't worry, Paimon. Even at your most useless, you're stuck with me. Damn, that's crazy.
Aw, thanks. Hey, wait. What do you mean, useless?
Damn.
Well, no weird mental symptoms so far. I'll take that as a win. That said...
There are 3 doors here.
So, we split up. Divide and conquer. Otherwise, this whole thing is in ruins. No pun intended on that last part. I swear.
Bruh.
Yeah, that might be our best option.
Okay, but we'll need to mark our paths.
Good idea. And the minute things go south, we go back the way we came.
Ooh, this is getting exciting! So, who's teaming up with who? Paimon calls dibs on the Traveler!
After a quick discussion, the teams and routes are decided. Marak was a popular pick, but ultimately it's decided that Marak should go with, or rather, lead Kaveh's team. Oh, we're actually swapping into different teams, okay.
Well, this takes me back. Last time we were in the desert together, the 2 of you came all the way out here to gang up on me.
Oh. Sounds like someone's holding a grudge. Just what I like to hear. If you're still hung up on that last one, just name the time and place. And
Three
we'll have
DPSs.
ourselves another thrilling... duel.
Bruh.
What's with the awkward pause? Were you expecting me to stop you from saying something stupid? You two can have 1,000 duels for all I care, after we're done here. For now, focus on the task at hand.
Don't accidentally interrupt them.
This chamber is huge. I can't even imagine what it's used for.
Oh.
What's wrong?
I seem to have stepped on some kind of... stone slab.
Huh. There's a pattern on this, but it's hard to make out with all the dust. Huh? Look! The shape seems to match the markings on the ground over there.
Let's slot it in and see.
You gonna move that somehow?
And we have a match. Looks like we need to find the other 3 broken slabs.
Let's search the area, but be careful where you step.
Time to find the pieces. Well, guess the game's just gonna tell us where they are. Lol.
Ooh, got one.
Pick up.
Ouch, but watch out. The edges are kind of sharp.
Can't move more. Oh, okay, you need to do one at a time.
Got the 3rd piece.
Missing the center one.
We just need one more.
Neko.
Look, a cat. Could it be the same one Jer mentioned?
I don't think we need to worry about startling him. He doesn't seem afraid of people.
Yeah. If anything, it seems like he wants us to follow.
Follow the kitty. You jump. Where we going, cat? Oh, is that the last piece?
Oh, he led us to the last piece. Who's a good kitty?
I never thought I'd hear you say something like that.
You've clearly never heard how the professor talks to his tomatoes, then.
All right, well, that's that. Now, we need to figure out how to get rid of all this dust.
We don't have an Animo character with you.
Behold, the great Vayu Viastra.
Be honest. You've been waiting to say that for how long now?
Just activate the mechanism.
Oh, Sino. I guess let's probably shoot it with, Bro, you're telling me I can't climb that shit?
Huh. It worked. It's a picture of...
3 Hermanubises?
That can't be right. The ears aren't vertical.
Oh, true. And the lugs fall short. My hat is much better looking.
Bruh.
A goat, an ibis, and a crocodile.
Oh, wow. Our botanist knows more than just plants.
Riveting observation. I was just thinking. These 3 figures look a lot like the 7 pillars of King Deshret.
That's right. These are our colleagues.
Our what now?
You sure about that?
Just kidding. But what I meant by that is, these were Hermanubis' colleagues back then. The middle one is the Goat King Harashef, Minister of Ministers, the god Amun's most trusted
Minister
chancellor.
of Ministers.
Records say he was the deputy king of the Desert Sands, chief among the 7 pillars.
Someone even more impressive than Hermanubis? I wonder if that ever got his goat.
Shut up, Sino.
Sorry, couldn't resist.
You can never resist, bro.
Okay, that was a good one.
Wait, really? I've got so much more where that came from.
Where were we? This is Sobek, the Crocodile King, captain of captains. As the name suggests, he was a valiant commander and had dominion over all weapons of war. And finally, this is the Ibis King Thoth, scribe of scribes.
Your memory's pretty impressive. I bet you're almost as good as me at memorizing cards.
A scribe. Did he manage archives then? Like Alhaitham?
Wait, that's all Alhaitham does? I never knew being an academia scribe was such a cushy job.
Well, that's how his friend put it, anyway. But it does seem like he has a lot of free time.
Well, I don't know much about the academia, but I'm sure the Ibis King had more responsibilities than that. The temple's records say he represented the wisest aspects of King Deshret, inventing the desert script and arcane arts at his king's command.
He must have been quite the impressive man then.
Or creature, depending on how you look at it.
Still, why are these 3 the only ones represented here? What about the other pillars of King Deshret?
Hello, NG. It's been interesting so far. And streaming's been good. Streaming's been good. Good to see ya. Good to see ya.
Maybe because the three of them were extra close?
Huh. Kinda like us.
Oh yeah! Maybe we should have someone inscribe us on a commemorative stone slab too.
Or we could just take a picture. It would serve the same purpose. Anyway, no more distractions. Huh. Doesn't it look like there's writing carved into the corner?
Huh. There is. And it's in the ancient desert script too.
Looks like the Ibis King left you some homework.
Give me a sec. I'll try and translate it. The ministers are unvirtuous. The scribes unwise. The captains unworthy. My end is not humanity's end.
Indeed.
Hereby bestow upon you all the far side of eternity.
Eternity.
Wait, so they went to Aru?
It doesn't sound like it was their idea.
The far side of eternity is said to be the final land of dreams for all desert dwellers. But if such a place did exist, wouldn't it also be an inescapable prison?
Yes, and based on the writing here, it's clear King Deshret wasn't pleased with these three. This gift he bestowed upon them seems more like a punishment. Such is the power of a king, I suppose.
Which means the goat's the one who got in the end.
With sword comes shadow.
Yep, not as good.
Yo.
Sometimes for your troubles, Grin.
Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. You're crazy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I forget, what was your actual screen name, Renji? Because YouTube reverted to usernames. It's a Lubrico. Yes, yes. You've been a member for a year or two. You're crazy. Oh, good. I just try to call people by their screen names because it's usually what they go by. But if you're fine with Renji, then I'll just go with Renji.
What? Impossible.
Well, looks like that's all we can learn here. Should we keep going?
Yes, no time to waste.
Thank you.
Keep up.
Yeah, I know. For better or for worse. A little earlier in a different part of the ruins. Have you been playing any good ones? Yeah, competition's a good
Jeez,
thing.
Who knew a suitcase could be so fast? Marak is nothing like this when it comes to housework. Hey, wait up!
A scout's job is to take the lead. Just let Marak figure it out.
Easy for you to say. I'll be the one doing the repairs if something happens.
Why don't you go scout ahead then?
When I think of a comeback, I'll let you know.
No.
No, I actually interrupted
Marak
him.
stopped. What is it? Found something?
Yeah, they definitely are.
Looks like something covered in sand.
They're intentionally confusing. They usually have energy systems, and they expect you to log in almost every day. You want to keep up, which is tough. What's CZN? I've heard of Duet Night Abyss. And I think I've heard of Stellasora.
Let's get it out then. Come on. Oh, it's a stone slab. Good job, Marak.
Chaos Zero. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of that. What is that?
Take a look.
Huh. Looks like this part of the picture goes over there?
Another slab puzzle. It's so time consuming though. Damn.
In that case, there must be other pieces.
All right, and let's look around. Hey! Why are you sitting down?
I thought Marak was helping.
Bruh.
Oh, so you do know what that word means. Great. Are we supposed to just sit back while Marak does all the
Interesting.
work?
That's a gotcha game?
No, I doubt you could do that.
Exactly.
But I can. See?
It's all coming back to me. How insufferable it is to work with this no-good, do-nothing...
We could be more efficient, I agree. I'll work on this piece. You take care of the rest.
I'll hate them. And I still don't quite know why you can't climb in here.
Found one!
Oops. I like how we all managed to pick out a giant stone slab. At least the
Good
other one made it seem
teamwork.
like all three did it.
Looks like we found them all. The pieces fit together like a glove. But we can't see what's on them.
Yeah, the roommates.
Turn around.
Huh?
Look.
Oh, I've seen this before. It can create strong winds. Just what we need to clean off the slab. Come on, let's... Hey!
Don't worry about me. If I sit here, I won't be in the way.
Oh, you don't want to be in the way? Then sit right in front, so the device can blow you straight back to Sumeru City.
Straight back to Sumeru City.
Hey,
I forgot he's a Claymore user. I missed apparently. I don't think I've ever used Kave.
Done. Huh. That's one big cat. And there's a shattered crown. I think it's depicting some kind of story.
Look, there's writing too. The Ibis King answered the young noble, granting him the wisdom he sought. But the fragile crown was shattered by lies in the end. Here I leave the name, Gudars.
Gudars.
I've seen that name in a history book before. He was a young noble who sought to save his realm, and a king who once united the desert.
That's right. Although his methods were rather shameful.
Yeah, these are, I think, the 7 pillars of King Deshret.
During
Or
his
some of them,
long
anyway.
reign, he betrayed his family and the nobles who supported him, only realizing the error of his ways after his enemies left him nowhere to turn. But by then, it was too late.
Seems like a common occurrence across history.
Different people, same mistakes. It's an inevitable pattern, destined to repeat itself.
The writing mentions the Ibis King, but a cat is depicted here. Does that mean...
Is the Ibis King the cat?
So far, what's depicted on the slab seems true to history. In which case, this cat is either a proxy for the Ibis King or a manifestation of said king himself. Exaggeration is a common method ancient records use to highlight a being of higher status. And as we know, Layla and Jur both heard the sound of a cat while escaping the ruin.
You're saying the Ibis King. one of the legendary 7 pillars of King Deshret, is here, still helping those in need?
That's what he's
I'm
saying.
saying we can't rule it out.
There he is.
Wait, there it is! The cat! Ah! Marak went after him!
The cat's showing us the way forward. Come, let's follow.
Okay.
Oh, I loved the art conquest. Not Cry has been really good, in my opinion. I think it's gonna end up being my favorite so far out of the art conquests.
Huh. The cat's gone.
Yes, but look where he led us.
Oh.
Another stone
Another
slab.
slab. It looks similar to the last one.
Another
Oh,
one.
by all means, take your sweet time. Wouldn't want you to overexert yourself.
Same cat, but what's that on the right?
Huh. The scene depicted here...
Seems to be a different tale. The Ibis King answered the gin-blooded dancing girl, granting her the wisdom she sought.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what they said. They said that before Snezhnaya, they wanted to tie up a lot of plot points and whatnot, and it's really cool. Also, it's like there's like talks of Hex and Zircle stuff happening here soon too, and it's like this is gonna be sick. I'm excited. I'm really excited already for the next update.
But enemies plotted to kill her close kin. Snake venom was her self-chosen end. Here I leave the name. Makaira.
The Temptress of Woe?
You've
Oh
heard
no,
of
you're
her?
good.
Of course. I don't just sit around doodling all day. She's mentioned in tons of papers about the desert. As I recall, she was given as a gift to the tyrant king of Gurabad, and later seized the opportunity to kill him. After
you're good.
getting
I'm
her
glad to have
vengeance,
someone to talk
she
to.
reigned as queen for many years, until her enemies attempted a coup, and she took her own life.
That's more or less the version I've read as well. It seems this queen also had dealings with the Ibis King.
Yeah, I'm starting to find this whole granting wisdom business a bit concerning. I mean, considering how Gudars and Makaira ended up, it might not have been a good thing. But, at the same time, if the cat guiding us is linked to the Ibis King, then he doesn't seem like a villain either.
People are complicated. And the same is true of the servants of the gods, no matter their wisdom or power. Let's reserve judgment for now, and keep moving.
Yeah, you're not. No worries. A little earlier in a different part of the ruins. I wouldn't stream these things if if chat bothered me for it.
Oh, Paimon meant to ask earlier. Have your memories come back, Layla? No, sorry. To be honest, nothing about this experience feels familiar. Besides, my focus is the stars, so I don't spend a lot of time exploring ancient ruins. Guess that makes us the senior researchers in this scenario. Stick close, alright, Layla? Okay.
Explore the ruins together.
Wow. place. It's so empty. Like no one ever lived here. Sure must have been boring to live in ancient times, staring at ceilings all day.
Now that you mention it, I've heard some people used to draw star maps on their vaulted ceilings.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've really done much with the Sumeru cast too, so I'm glad.
Some might even make them transparent to better observe the movement of the stars. It sounds so nice. Stargazing from the comfort of your own home.
Yeah, that's something I really wish Genshin would do. I'm really getting annoyed that they're not making the event quests permanent, because they should be. The event gameplay doesn't matter as much, but the event quests themselves should be permanent content. Like, they've only done it with Bennett, with the Bennett quest.
Wait a second. I think I see something up there.
Go check it out for us, Paimon.
Huh? How is Paimon supposed to do that? Oh, right. Flying. Duh. Alright. Sit tight, everyone. Adventurer Paimon will be right back.
Like, they should make event quests optional downloads.
Okay. So, there's nothing super special up there. Just a couple of shelves, tables, jars, and scrolls.
Kind of like ZZZ does
A
it.
bunch of dust, dirt, and sand. You really want to search through all that stuff?
Of course, the more dirt, the better the treasure.
Well, when you put it that way, come on then. Let's see what we've got. Paimon's hoping for something super valuable.
That's a little high up, so be careful.
Thanks. I'll stick close.
Ragged notes. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, so chat disconnected. That scared me. Oh, running out of space. Genshin Impact Cloud. They actually do have that, but I mean, cloud gaming is hit or miss. The best way to play, obviously. What's up, Nino?
I think that's everything. Most of the documents are in the ancient desert script, except
dinner
these
content.
ones. These seem old as
How's
well,
your final going?
but the handwriting makes them stand out.
And there are dates on them.
Right. Let's arrange them in chronological order before we read through.
Sort out the rag. Oh god. Is it these ones right here? Okay. Oh, I crafted it. Okay, ordered notes reading. As luck would have it, a previously unrecorded ruin came upon me by chance. This is proof positive that my efforts to overcome the relentless obstructions of the Mahamata have all been worth it. The Academia's aversion to the desert has grown to comedic proportions. The unknown is our playground while Akasha shackles us. And those who hide behind shackles, what is it exactly that they fear? I won't be leaving this place anytime soon. I've discovered a number of sites worth exploring, and it would be remiss of me not to seize this opportunity. I'm doing all right, Nino. You're so good at the moment. You have your other SSD. Yeah, gotcha. Set up a Trello account, GitHub, and other stuff. What the heck? For your final? GTA 6. Oh man. We're all gonna be dead by the time GTA 6 comes out. It won't be easy to tell day from night since I've I'm cut off from the outside world. If I'm to avoid losing myself in the unknown, I must not forget to mark the passage of time, recorded on the morning of the 10th of May. That senior scholar fell and hurt himself, typical of someone from the Ritawist. I don't know how to say that correctly. Always gazing skyward and never at their feet. I'm guessing the obscuring cell must have been one of King Deshret's prized creations, judging by how many of them are still around. Thankfully, the injury was limited to a few scrapes and a mild dislocation. After I popped the bone back into place, I had him lie down and rest. This whole thing will set us back a while, but perhaps that's not such a bad thing. For those like him who lack the skills, doing nothing might be the best contribution they could make. As I was treating him, he brought up that tired old topic, asking me to join the Darshan. Once more, I firmly refused. Mediocre students find safety in confining themselves to a single field. But what good would that do me? It's only been a few days, but I've already made significant progress. There are numerous writings here about the 7 pillars, each one captivating and exciting in its depth and detail. Now that the senior is no longer holding me back, I can finally work at a faster pace. Recorded on the morning of the 13th of May. Your final is build and program by Tesla? Wait, really? That's crazy. Genshin Gaming, what up, Brian? Nino is, I think, studying for computer science. The appearance of the Ibis King was a pleasant surprise, though not as pleasant as one might expect. He's a skilled storyteller, but he loses steam once it's clear his listeners aren't fooled. That said, there are elements of his tales worth investigating and verifying. Although he did point out the exit route, in his current state, he can't really intervene. And I can tell he's putting on a front, and isn't all that friendly toward me. But that's typical of people who care about their status. Since I need a bit more time, given how big this place is, I suppose we'll have to put up with each other a little while longer. Besides, isn't mutual dislike a positive emotion in those who can't get along? In addition, saving that senior was definitely the correct decision. Oh, I nearly forgot, recorded at noon on the 16th of May. My supplies have run out. Unless I wish to die here, I will have to leave this place. But I still refuse to accept anything from Thoth. People like him, who only talk benefits and never mention the cost, are a dime a dozen at the Grand Bazaar. Of course, for anyone after me who falls for the temptations he offers, remember this at least. Do not trust the Ibis King. Recorded on the final day, Zondik.
Okay, now let's take a look.
You had to pick your own final, so you gathered a group of people interested in your idea. That is kind of a fire final project. That's pretty sick. In the Discord? That sounds hard though. But you got this. So yeah, how big's your group? Oh, that's funny. I already read it all. Seems like the notes of someone who was trapped here.
Maybe this person fell in by accident, like Mr. Jur and me.
Yeah, maybe. But they don't sound super worried.
Oh yeah, I
about their
forgot about
situation.
that. I forgot about the state of play. I'm guessing there was no Final Fantasy. Hello, one Drenite? Is that how you say that? Sorry if I butchered it. And it is pretty impressive for a final, I agree. 4 people and you have 4 weeks to do it? Gotcha.
So, either this person's an ace adventurer, like the Traveler, or some kind of super optimist.
Oh no, Kingdom Hearts 4?
Optimist, huh? Oh, I wish I could be that sort of person.
I'm not too surprised on that one though. Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to be Kingdom Hearts 3 too. Well, blind optimism isn't good either.
That's right! You're detailed and passionate. Great qualities for an adventuring buddy.
That's true.
Optimist seems super obsessed
Will help
with
on a
exploring
resume.
every corner of this place. That could have gotten them in big trouble for all we know.
Well, I appreciate the compliment. It's almost magical how words like that can make you feel like you can do anything.
That would be funny.
I only wish that magic could last a little longer. Until I figure out my new study topic, at least.
Nino Musk is crazy. Alright. I just try to get people's names right because a lot of people get my name wrong, so I understand. People call me Tabor all the time, and I'm Tabor. Let's keep reading. Okay, I read all, I guess I was supposed to read this here.
Looks like you were spot on, Paimon. See?
I read it all in the menu instead.
That's what happens when you don't think things through. And all this talk about seniors and juniors, he was a student just like you, Layla. Whew, he sure talks a big talk for a student, though. You'd think he was some kind of old scholar instead.
Huh.
What is it? Did Paimon say something wrong?
No, not at all. I was just thinking, and this might sound rude, but the way this person speaks is just so...
Cold?
You noticed too. I mean, it's good that he helped treat his companion's wound, but it didn't seem like it was out of kindness. More like he was looking out for his own self-interest, or thought he could get something out of it.
But yeah, it also seemed like he had so many levels of greed that he almost
Maybe
died.
I'm reading too much into it.
No, you're right. He didn't even mention this companion on the previous page.
Yeah. If you're both in this dangerous situation together, wouldn't you mention them at least once? If it were Paimon, she would write down the name of every single person she was with. No one would be able to get away.
Well, you'd all be stuck there together, so...
Actually, I find Paimon's approach quite sensible. It makes sense from a safety perspective, too. That way, if anyone came to the rescue, the notes would be able to tell them everything they needed to know.
It does sound familiar. I don't remember what, though. From what, though?
Whoa! That's genius level thinking!
Well, I learned
Farazan.
that from Madame Farazan, actually. I'm not speaking from personal experience or anything.
It's a very useful tip. Thanks, Teach.
Oh, no! I'm just a student.
Chill out.
Fine! You taught us something, so you're our teacher. Simple as that. Anyway, from the looks of things, the student who left these notes behind was pretty weird. Let's keep reading.
I guess I really should have read this like this, but that's okay.
That's a lot of information. Paimon needs a moment to take this in.
I know. I mean, I read it all at once, Paimon.
So, did this person actually meet the Ibis King here?
Never talked about the Ibis King before.
Sorry. Who?
Oh, you've never heard of the Ibis King? Strange.
Jeez, not again. Stop teasing her, Traveler. You know she was asking about Nefer. Anyway, Nefer's, a friend of ours. And she's mentioned the Ibis King before, but not in much detail.
Oh, wait. Okay, I looked it up. Zondik is tied to Dottore, isn't it? It's from the lore books in Sumeru. Zondik's legacy, unofficial name, is a series of interactables that can be found throughout Sumeru, all of which involve Zondik, a trainee duster at Sumeru Academia long in the past. There are two main sets of interactables revolving around Zondik. One in Ardravi Valley, involving an investigation team dispatched by the Academia to conduct field research on Devantaka Mountain, and another in Upalm Woods, where Zondik was involved in medical experiments and came to be interested in capturing the Aranara. It's Dottore's real name. Yeah. Okay. That's crazy. Okay, I was not expecting that, honestly. Guess the boss of the curatorium has earned her respect. Oh, I think I didn't read that. Paimon handled that pretty well, actually. She managed not to spill any of her secrets. Guess the boss of the curatorium has earned her respect and then some.
Oh, I see. Well, that's not too surprising. Most people in Sumeru know about King Deshret, and most in the academia have at least some knowledge on the 7 pillars.
Thank you for that, by the way.
Legend has it, King Deshret ruled the desert at the head of several wise retainers, guiding their people to pursue the limits of wisdom. He also left behind treasures for future generations, which continue to be relevant in nearly every research discipline. And now, this message indicates this student and his senior were rescued by the Ibis King. But to think it's possible to meet him in a place like this. We don't know when these notes were written, but didn't the 7 pillars disappear a long time ago?
There's something else that's odd. The Ibis King's form.
Yeah, the notes made it sound like his powers were restricted. Also, the mention of this form? What is that supposed to mean?
I'm not sure. Let's keep reading.
Zondik. So he's the one that wrote these notes. Ah, it all comes together.
Oh, this is the last page. There's even a signature at the end. Well, sounds like they made it out. Guess it was a happy ending after all.
Maybe it would have been better if he didn't make it out, honestly. Oh, really? That's actually really cool. That's actually really cool. Heretic. He is a heretic, bro. I hope so.
Wait, but it says the Ibis King cannot be trusted.
Huh. Our friend said something similar. That the Ibis King was a liar. And the notes did make it seem like something wasn't quite right with him. Maybe he wasn't one of the 7 pillars at all, but some kind of con artist.
1,000 apologies, eminent lord. Paimon meant no offense. Paimon's words do not reflect the opinion of the group.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
I think Paimon raises a good point. Let's keep our guard up just in case. Alright, I think that's all the clues around here. How about we...
It's not even a name, straight up an insult. Hey, Marak's here.
Oh, it's Marak! That means Kaveh and the
Marak,
others should be
sorry.
around here, right?
Said it wrong.
Hello? Anyone up there? Can you hear us?
Yeah, we can!
You know, sound travels just fine in an empty chamber like this. You don't have to shout. Of course, if you're shouting to express your excitement at being reunited, by all means, pretend I never said anything.
These two.
Yelling like this is kinda exhausting. Come on, let's head back down.
Reunite with your companions. And everyone's here.
Wow, we all ended up in the same place, huh?
Yeah, what a coincidence.
But it's not a coincidence.
Indeed. Or as I like to call it, the chai factor.
I don't get it. I don't get it. This one I don't get.
No reply?
Just say it.
All right. Because it's spice to sweet brew again.
Never mind. We didn't get the punchline yet. Bruh. Bruh.
Oh, hey, that's a new version.
Wait, what? You've never heard that one?
Bruh, Sino.
What are you looking for?
A place to sit and read my book.
Oh god. Of course he is.
Oh, great. What else is new?
Well, looks like everyone made it through unscathed. Let's take this chance to get some water, rest a bit, and discuss what we learned. Sound good?
Yeah, let's debrief.
Everyone shares water, food, and also their findings. It turns out Sino actually did bring some spiced tea.
Okay, so we all learned a lot, but it feels like we ended up with even more questions.
Yeah, but one thing's for sure. This place is tied to the Ibis King in some way. Hey, Sino. You're the current representative of Hermanubis. Can you call him up for a sec?
Of course. Just let me sense his presence. Just kidding. I can't sense him at all.
Bruh.
Jeez, Sethos. Did you set him up for that one? What are you, a two-man act?
Wow, good one.
Sorry, Hermanubis isn't like the Ibis King. He can possess me, but I can't talk to him whenever I want.
Oh, truly? Does that mean he's gone? Oh, I would have liked to reminisce about old times with him.
Bruh.
The cat!
Of course, the cat's got a deep voice. I mean, it makes sense because he's like literally one of the pillars.
In fact, it is not an it at all. You do me a great offense.
My apologies. Esteemed cats, sir?
Esteemed cat.
Oh, this little contraption is still here.
Contraption? No, this is Marak.
Which means you do his assistant a great offense.
Huh? Well, I didn't mean... Well, I apologize. I wasn't referring to this Marak, but rather the thing that operates it. King Deshret was quite partial to it.
Interesting.
I have forgotten what it was called. It must have had an official name, albeit in the old tongue. Even if I did remember, I would need to translate it into modern language. Ah, it's not important. Marak's a fine name. Even better than the original, if you ask me. Who thought of it? And the remodeling, quite well done indeed. This Marak looks much happier in its current form. Oh, and the components should have model numbers written on them. You can look them up if you're curious.
Interesting.
This cat talks a lot.
Quite the one-sided conversation.
Is this what the Ibis King was like?
He seems quite eloquent. I wonder if he plays cards.
Bruh, Sino.
I knew Marak was a great name. Go me.
Let's see, what page was I on again?
Oh, Hytham's not even paying
Should've
attention.
brought a bookmark.
That all went over Paimon's head.
So when the notes mentioned something being off with the Ibis King, it was because he's in the form of a cat. Hello, Thoth.
Hello, indeed. For
So this
you
is
to
Thoth.
know my name? Yes, I was not mistaken. You are special among your companions. But you are all
He does love his
guests.
TCG.
It is only proper to invite you in. Come then, this way.
He is. He is. One of the goofiest characters in the game. Alright, Thoth, lead the way. Oh, I should probably start the elevator, though. Long elevator, holy. Is that another cat? Oh, multiple cats.
Welcome to my humble abode.
I wonder if these are all proxy, or not proxies, what do they call them? Something for the...
Your house sure is Ibis King?
I fear
Pillars.
it's not quite what it used to be. In fact, it has long ceased to be my home at all. It belongs to the descendants of the cats I once raised.
Descendants of the
Such
cats. Never
adorable
mind.
creatures, aren't they? Take the one I'm borrowing here, for instance. A chubby fellow with such lovely fur. Anyway, tradition dictates that a special guest such as yourself be presented with a gift. Alas, it's a first-come, first-served basis, you see. I fear with the passage of time, none are left.
What? So the treasure's gone already?
Elbozos.
Treasure, you say? Not an inaccurate description.
Gifts and treasure. Are you talking in a literal sense?
Yes, and no. I have the power to grant gifts inaccessible to the masses. The only requirement is answering a question. Not a bad deal, yes? Of course, my questions were given unto me by King Deshret, who in turn received them from the Mistress of Flowers. There are 3, and no more.
Okay.
What causes our rise and fall? What obliterates love and hate? What determines truth and falsehood?
The more he talks, the less Paimon understands.
I see. That must mean Gudars and Makaira managed to answer 2 of the 3.
Another who understands.
I guess he has been paying attention.
Oh, so that's the event those 2 slabs are depicting.
Ah, priests and their records. A singular obsession, and quite boring, too. After being imprisoned within Aru, I could, on occasion, take the form of a cat to converse with those around me. But I despised speaking to them. No conversational skills whatsoever. Now, humans like you,
I like the voice
stumble
acting
in
for
here
Thoth.
from time to time, you are much more interesting.
Hold on, we're getting off topic again. The 3 questions you just mentioned? What are they for, exactly?
Ah, that is a story that begins with King Deshret.
And we're in for another one.
Nostalgia for the past is common to us all, is it not? And our king, he was such a proud, solemn man in those days. He watched us speak of the present and the future, of the wisdom we possessed, or were about to obtain. We were his proud retainers, confident in our belief that, so long as each one of us used our abilities to the fullest, progress was inevitable. Yet, King Deshret's ambition was not destined to be allowed in a closed-off world.
Yeah, he's got a
such
good
as
voice.
this. So nothing went as planned.
It's actually really entertaining to listen to.
There were signs an outcome of this nature was inevitable. Because although there were 7 pillars, one was forever absent. Al-Ahmar would insist the Dendro Dragon Sovereign was one of us. But the dragon herself rejected that idea.
Huh. Like a card you can never seem to draw from your deck.
More like a card that was never in the deck to begin with.
Alas, that's just who Al-Ahmar was. There was nothing we could do about that. And I always preferred chess to cards. In the end, life grew unbearable for our king.
Yeah, where's
But,
chess?
Of course, those who remain must continue to live on. But subjects like us were less fortunate. After all, the fate of a retainer is decided by the king, including the chance to walk away. So it was then that King Deshret had Kroko, Goti, and I locked up within Aru, where we remain to this day.
Krako.
Goti?
Crocodile and
Of
goat.
course, you're more familiar with their full names. Sobek, the Crocodile King, and Hereshef, the Goat King. And let me tell you, when it comes to chess, Hereshef was a habitual backseat strategist, always spewing nonsense from the sidelines. Well, Sobek was all too quick to take his terrible advice, to the point where I was the one who got accused of cheating. Chess is an exercise in patience, and that man couldn't sit still to save his life. He could never excel at that game. In fact, Neither of them were good at chess. Even so, we played together often. And since I was always the winner, we got along quite well. What are you laughing at? Were we not good friends?
No one's laughing. Paimon would never.
No, not you. It's Goti. He's laughing for no reason again. Can you not hear him?
Nope.
Ah, right. Of course you can't. The two of them are inside Aru, as am I, so only I can hear them.
Yeah. I do think they should do more of it, honestly. And I think now that they're hiring European voice actors, I think we're gonna get more. I mean, like, I really liked the Blockland. What was it called? I forget, but it was a summer event one year. Like, there was a couple characters in there that had fantastic. I just thought it was fantastic. That was before they started hiring a lot of European voice actors. So.
What is even going on here? Has he, like, started to lose it after being trapped for so long?
That does happen to prisoners serving life sentences.
Speaking of which, how's Azar doing these days?
I doubt he's doing much of anything.
Just what I wanted to hear.
What is the meaning of this? You doubt my words? I have half a mind to not talk at all.
Oh, no. They're not questioning you, Lord Ibis King. Just
I hope so.
discussing other things. Please, continue.
In that case, where were we?
Getting to the part about the 3 questions. Hopefully.
Ah, yes, we're almost there. Before I entered Aru, King Deshret said I could be released from my eternal seal if I chose humans who could provide the correct answers to those 3 questions. The first person who caught my eye was Gudars. I asked him, what causes our rise and fall? He answered, conspiracy and betrayal, for it renders the righteous and wise unable to succeed, and thus nations fall. I found his answer quite interesting, so I bestowed upon him the power to deceive.
Okay.
The second human I chose was Makaira. I asked her, what obliterates love and hate? She said unto me, I have nothing left to lose. Vengeance alone can quench both love and hate. I found this to be another fascinating response, so I granted her the power to be loved.
But both of them ended up...
Now then, young one, riddle me this. Did their answers point to this fate, or was it the power I bestowed upon them that determined their end?
I'm just an observer who doesn't understand their circumstances, so I can't answer.
A clever reply. I do not wish to comment either. It is all in the past at this point. My only wish was for their answers to be acknowledged by King Deshret's rules, and bring me one step closer to freedom. As for the final person, her fate remains to be seen, so I will not reveal her name.
That must have been Nefer then. Okay.
I asked her, what determines truth and falsehood? And found her answer
and
quite
she
compelling,
did.
So I bestowed upon her a gift
She
to match.
did get vengeance.
As you can see, however, I
oh
have not
my
been
god!
Freed, so it's clear the answer she gave at that time was wrong. But alas, 3 people were chosen and 3 questions were asked. So
that's
now
crazy.
all I can do is wait. Wait until her wisdom is in line with the rules set forth by my king. Until she has found the true answer to that question.
No wonder there was no 3rd stone slab then. Or perhaps you're just not ready to include her in the story. Though, that might be a generous interpretation.
Indeed, indeed. I mean, there's a couple characters that put on English or American accents, like Escoffier is a really good example. But yeah.
Well, it's not merely because her story remains unfinished. As the remaining priests of this place left or passed on,
Or Scoffier
there
might
were
be
none
Scott.
left to record the
No,
events
I don't
that
know, actually.
followed. Besides, stone slabs are few and far between in the Great Red Sands. In the sprawling desert, very few things or people even manage to leave a trace. But sometimes I can't help but wonder if that young man from several centuries ago had been willing to answer my question. Would I have left Aru by now?
Wait, so there was someone else?
Of course, it has been thousands of years after all. All sorts of people have stumbled upon this place, but I only chose the special ones. That young man had such a singular intelligence, though his companion, by contrast, was rather average.
It's talking about the Torre. Wait, could that have been?
The author of those notes we
Zondik.
found? The student named Zondik?
Ah, yes, I think that was his name. In truth, I was unsure whether I should grant him my third remaining gift.
Man. So not only we got, like, this is just crazy. This is actually just a crazy quest. It is British? Oh, okay.
He was, of course, exceedingly clever, but he was also mistrustful and narcissistic in equal measure, and there did not seem to be a line he was unwilling to cross. Too much power could be dangerous in the hands of someone like him, so I found myself rather relieved when he declined my gift.
Oh, he turned you down? Did he give a reason?
Yes. He said he didn't need it. I still remember the look in his eyes. Nothing stood out per se, and still I could sense contempt and disdain radiating from his gaze. I could not give an exact reason, but on instinct I just knew it would not end well to get close to a man like that. So, I tricked him.
Oh.
Stick close to your companion, I said. Only the descendants of Tulatula can come and go as they please. Leave him behind, and there is no escape for you.
So, does that mean his companion wasn't a descendant of Tulatula?
Oh no, that part was true. The lie was in the other half. Anyone can enter or exit this place. There are no restrictions. I saw that his companion was exhausted and was concerned Zandik might leave him behind, or worse, that some other accident might befall him. So I made up an excuse to prevent Zandik from going a step too far.
He saved his companion.
And speaking of, Zandik's companion had the same blue hair and pointed ears as you.
Oh? Her father?
Does that mean Layla's also a descendant of
What the
Tulatula?
heck, bro?
Indeed.
What the heck? We're just getting lore drop after lore drop. What is happening? Yeah, true, actually.
When Hermanubis founded that city, he took in many who had nowhere else to go. Today, their progeny are scattered to the four winds, and indeed are far more numerous than I could have imagined.
So the person you protected could have been my ancestor.
Maybe not her father, but someone.
Yes, yes. You're very welcome.
I guess the Torre is probably pretty old, huh?
I ask another question, Lord Ibis King?
Of course. I have nothing but time, I'm afraid.
Did you also save me and a man named Jur?
I did. You two were quite unlucky bumping into a device King Deshret once used to measure human brain power. That contact caused more knowledge than you could handle to flood into your minds. So I replaced that knowledge with simpler, repetitive information.
The nuts and the moon.
Being the same thought repeating over and over again in your mind, but that should resolve itself in time.
Yep, a long time member at that. I think over a year now. Or maybe it is just a year. I don't know. I don't know how to read the badge.
Yes, that was the phrase I used in your head. I forgot the other one, though. I believe it had something to do with food. Both were spur-of-the-moment decisions, so no need to dwell on the meaning too much.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Lord Ibis
Yeah,
King.
that's pretty damn old.
As I said, young one, you are most welcome. If you're inclined to return the favor, perhaps you could turn off that device so no one else can trigger it?
Good
There's
idea.
only so much a cat's paw can do, so I'm afraid this is something I must leave to you. Or Marak, I suppose.
Don't worry, that device can no longer be activated.
Oh, splendid! Another one bites the dust. Such is the fate of things here. Day by day, little by little, the remnants of ages past fade into obscurity. For that reason, the gifts of bygone eras, be they tied to your blood or technological in nature, are not to be revered. They are tools, nothing more. Disrespectful? I simply make the most of what I have. Besides, our king has been gone all these years. What good does it do to revere him now?
Oh, are you talking to the Goat King again?
No, the crocodile one.
No, Rocco this time. He's pestering me for another game of chess. Says he wants to even the score.
He's gonna lose again,
If
though.
you ask me. If we counted one push-up for every loss, he'd owe me 300,000 by now.
Damn, that's a lot of losing.
Of course, that's just a rough estimate. I've never kept count.
It appears that's something you like. Being someone unable to be defeated.
I suppose so. All right then. Time for me to extend my winning streak, and for you all to head home.
Best of luck to you.
In truth, deep down, I know even the answers to those 3 questions will not change my fate. But that is for me to reckon with. Go on now.
And that was good. I really liked that. Maybe. That would be funny.
Excuse me.
Yo, it's
Do you
Cyrus.
even know what time it is? I've harvested 3 crops of tomatoes while you've been gone.
You're exaggerating, Professor.
Bro's
I'm
all about his
making a
tomatoes.
point. There's a difference.
Kind of
The
base. I love
sincerest
tomatoes.
apologies for keeping you waiting, Professor Cyrus.
Our mistake. Please accept our apology.
See, that's what I call manners. Now, are any of you hurt?
Nope. It went way smoother than we expected, actually.
I presume the investigation is complete then. Come, tell me all about it.
You tell Cyrus what happened.
Oh my, did you luck out? If you've read the work from the Vahumana Dashan, you would know that the Ibis King has, well, let's call it a mixed record. Perhaps he softened up a bit in his old age, and that's why he chose to help you.
Or perhaps he just didn't have a good enough reason not to help us. See? Marak agrees.
How do you even know that's what Marak meant? That could have just been a happy noise.
In any case, there's a lot to be happy about. We figured out what happened to Layla and Jur, and there were some unexpected takeaways too.
Yeah, I never expected to learn about my ancestry. I've always thought of myself as just an ordinary student. I never would have even considered something like that could be true.
Come to think of it, our ancestors might even have been friends at some point.
It's a small world.
Huh? You're right. Maybe I should take a trip back home to see if I can find any records about that.
Oh, I was just throwing that out there. I wouldn't want you to go to the trouble.
It's fine. My advisor gave me a break, and I still have a few days left, so Oh, wait. My study topic. I haven't made any progress at all. No. I need to focus on that instead.
One thing at a time, Layla.
Right.
Couldn't you help her, Professor?
Huh? No, I could never.
Me, you say? I'm from the Spatamar Darshan, and I don't think that Nephis or Zahahadi researched the stars. All I have to offer are my homegrown tomatoes.
Bro's whole personality is tomatoes.
Not impossible. I can ask a few old friends to recommend some interesting topics.
You really don't have to. It sounds like a lot of work.
Hardly. A few passing questions while we water the plants? It's no trouble at all.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Now it's getting late, and you all must be tired. Let's wrap things up here. Some say desert nights are the sun taking mercy on us after the heat of the day. So, let's leave while she still feels merciful.
Is that quest end right there? Yep. This is to be continued, though. Is there an epilogue? I think that's it. I think we did it. That was cool, though. I actually liked that a lot. I'll do this stuff off stream. All right. Well, pretty good quests. I was not expecting Jatore stuff. I wasn't expecting Layla to have an important ancestry. I always feel like Layla's gonna be tied to like Mona and her master in the Hexen Circle, but like Auroron and his homegrown vegetables. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's gonna be it for Genshin today. I'm probably gonna switch to Destiny here shortly. I kind of want to check out the new event in Destiny as well. So probably gonna switch to that. But yeah, that was a pretty good quest. I'm very excited. I think we're gonna see Dottore in this next Archon quest. So I don't know. I just got a feeling. Or I think we'll be seeing him soon. He keeps coming up a lot. So and it kind of seems like everyone hates him, so maybe the Fatui will have infighting or something. Probably not, as much as I'd like to. Nino's really busy with stuff, and then I don't know what Hero's up to, and I don't know. I really want to do that stuff, but it's seeming like it's gonna be difficult. But we'll hopefully get it down eventually. I know do you still need a clear, Brian? For Genshin, probably in 6.2, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do exploration 1 or something. I don't know if there's any world quests that came out with 6.1. But yeah. Alright, anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. I had fun. Good talk with y'all. I will be back shortly with Destiny for anyone that cares. Alright, see y'all later.